My business partner wanted to destroy the life of the woman who stole $3,000 from my register. I hired her full-time instead. He called me an idiot. Now he's the one whose life is destroyed. The security footage showed her clear as day, 23 years old with trembling hands, reaching into my register and stuffing $3,000 into her jacket. My accountant wanted to call the police immediately. Her name was Joni, and she had been coming into my hardware store for months, always polite, always asking smart questions about power tools and lumber. I had even hired her part-time to help with inventory during the busy season. So when I watched her betray that trust on grainy footage, something felt wrong. The fear on her face was not someone getting away with something. It was someone at the end of her rope. I tracked her down at the apartment complex where she lived with her mother. She went pale the second she opened the door. I expected her to slam it shut, but she stood there, hands shaking, like she had been waiting for this moment since the day she took that money. "You can explain," I said, standing on her doorstep, "or I can call the cops. Your choice." She started crying. Not the fake kind people use to escape trouble, but the ugly, desperate kind from being completely trapped. Between sobs, the story came out. Her mother had been diagnosed with kidney disease 8 months ago. The medical bills piled up faster than Joni could earn. She was 2 semesters away from finishing her nursing degree, but tuition was due and financial aid had fallen through. The landlord posted an eviction notice that morning. $3,000 was exactly what she needed to keep a roof over her sick mother for 1 more month. I looked past her into the small apartment. Medical equipment cluttered the living room. Her mother lay on the couch, too weak to lift her head. They had already sold everything worth selling. My business partner Craig demanded prosecution. "Made an example of," he said. He called me soft when I hesitated, even threatened to dissolve our partnership if I did not press charges. "Come work for me full-time," I told Joni instead. "Help me with the books and prove you are worth trusting again." Craig was furious. He pushed relentlessly to fire her. "Too risky keeping a thief around," he said. When I refused, he turned vicious, questioned my judgment in front of employees, told vendors I was losing my edge, whispered to staff that my poor leadership was sinking the business. Meanwhile, Joni worked harder than anyone I had ever employed. She learned our accounting system in 2 weeks. One evening, she came to me with a troubled expression and a stack of printouts. "Something is wrong with these numbers," she said quietly. "The invoices do not match the deposits." What she uncovered made my stomach turn. Craig had been running a scheme for over 14 months, falsified vendor payments to shell companies he controlled, phantom inventory purchases that existed only on paper, double billing clients and pocketing the difference. But that was not the worst part. Joni found records showing Craig had blocked her financial aid application. He sat on our company's scholarship board and personally rejected her request, knowing she would grow desperate. He wanted her vulnerable, wanted leverage over part-time employees who might notice his crimes. When she stole from the register, he finally had his insurance policy. A desperate thief whose word would mean nothing against a respected business owner. He had engineered the whole thing, manufactured her desperation, then weaponized it. The total he had stolen came to $94,000. My own partner had been robbing me blind while demanding I destroy Joni's life over $3,000 he had essentially forced her to take. I did not confront Craig privately. I waited until our annual company meeting with all employees present. I stood at the podium, thanked everyone for coming, and projected his fraudulent records onto the screen behind me. "This is what our partner has been doing while lecturing us about integrity," I announced. Craig's face was drained of color. He tried to speak, but I played the recording Joni had heard from the conversation. His own voice bragging to his mistress about how easy it was to steal from his idiot partner who trusted everyone. The room went silent. Then someone started a slow clap. Others joined. Craig stumbled out while employees he had bullied for years watched him fall apart. The police arrested him in the parking lot. He pleaded guilty to embezzlement and fraud. 18 months in federal prison. His wife took everything in the divorce. His mistress disappeared the moment his money did. Joni finished her nursing degree debt-free. I paid her tuition myself. Her mother got a transplant and is recovering well.